Good morning, everyone. For today ICT lesson, we're going to make a greeting card. So since on Sunday we have celebrating the Mother's Day, so today I would like us to make a special greeting card that you can show your mother's letter. So what we're going to do for today is a lesson objective for today. You're going to use a drawing software to make a happy Mother's Day greeting card. And have you learned that in the previous lesson, you can use a drawing software to make a different kinds of pictures. So for today, we're going to make a greeting card. So remember, software also is an example of technology that we use to control a computer. So for today's success criteria, that all of you, because the greeting card must have a different more elements on the card. We need text, decoration, and some colors on the card. So therefore, for the success criteria for today, you're going to know how to add text, shapes, colors, and change colors, add colors as well as picture. So for there is example of the greeting cards has been given to you. So we're going to make a card for Happy Mother's Day to look similar or something like this. So if you click the picture, you can see that we see the big picture of this card. What we're going to do is we're going to change the white canvas to other colors, and there is some shape for decoration, and this is a picture, it's a clip art picture. There is two of them and with different sizes, and this is also the shape with the outline. This one there's outline of the shape, and this one the fill of the shape, and also have text. So the text here is Happy Mother's Day. Have three text box we're going to make for today greeting card. So to start the work, we click more. You can go to the work of the day. You can click this link to open the software we're going to do today. So once you open the software, the name of the software is Sketch.io. Actually, this is a example of the drawing software. It's quite different from the use in class. So click English. So whatever you have on your software, we're going to remove it by create a new file. To create a new file, you have to go this plus button, click plus, and for this time, I want everybody to go to the up to choose the preset size. There is an arrow down there, click, and I want everybody to use the social media group size for Instagram. So this is a 640 times 640, and click it, and once you click, it will show the size that you've been selected and the width and height for your canvas, and we're going to use blank and choose grid. Okay, once you're done, I will going to remind again, we need to, if you need to make it bigger or smaller for the canvas or image, you can use this sidebar. It could be here or maybe somewhere here. You can click this zoom function to make bigger or to make smaller. So in order to make your design in the correct space, you need to make sure you can see the two area, the gray area and the white area, because whatever you put on the gray area cannot be seen in the final picture. You must make sure everything must be on the white space. So in order to do that, we're going to make sure the canvas size is smaller than the gray area, so you can see both area. So once you're done, you can click this, and then if you see the picture again, you're going to see that there is the color has been changed. The white canvas has been changed to other colors, and there is some effect there. So how to do that? To change the color of the white canvas to other color, what we're going to use is, if you see there is a for selection, this is for crop and resize, this one you can go down there, is a vector fill. So you click this icon, and then make sure vector fill has been selected. If you click this, there is two options, vector fill and pixel fill, but we're going to use this one, the vector fill, and then we close it. And then now you have to choose to make sure this you don't click this one, make sure the color has been applied. If you accidentally click, you have to unclick back. So to fill color, to change it, you click this and it will show you the option of colors for the fill. So there is four type of colors. There is a solid color and there is a different tones of solid color. This linear color is quite colorful. It's like combination of different colors. There's a radial and also the pattern. So for today, I'm going to use a radial style color for my white canvas. So you can choose any color you like. So for this exercise, I'm going to choose this one. And if you see, if you are going to make something like this, the simple thing you're going to do, you want to choose the color, you see the down of the menu, there is noise. And here is the off indicator. And we're going to click this one. So it will make it the effect. So you can choose the color, any color you like. Okay, for example, I'm going to choose this one, and this is off the noise, and this is on the noise. So once you're done, you click this arrow, okay, and then you move your pointer on the white space on the canvas and click on it. So you will see there is some effect there. So you can use your mouse. There is this all the dotted things. You can move your mouse, but it's okay. It doesn't want to change anything. It's fine. Okay. So once you're done for this one, you can click finish editing here, or you can click the selection. So now we're done coloring our white canvas. So what we're going to do next is we're going to add the text, because there's a three text here, Happy Mother's Day. So we're going to add text. To add text, there is a selection, there's a crop and resize, it's calligraphy, stars, clip art, and we're going to do this one. Click the text. Okay. Once you click the text, what you're going to do, you're going to choose the font you like, and this time it only choose for you this particular font type, and you can choose others. So to do so, you can click this arrow and it will load to you a different kind of fonts that you can choose from. So you can use your mouse, scroll it down, and you can find a lot of options. You can choose any font type you like. And for this time, I'm going like to use something like the you can go down, it's a more option. So I would like to use something like, okay, there is a many option you can choose from. So maybe I would like to choose this one. It's a or if you know the name of the font, you can search it here also, it's fine. But you can scroll down, there is a lot of option. So for this practice, I'm going to choose one. Maybe I will choose this one. Okay, it's up to you which one. There is so many. For example, I will choose this one or this one. Okay, so when you choose for example, I choose the Great Vibes. So I click on the canvas and I can type happy. Okay, this is the first word. So to change the color, you can make sure the tag has been still selected. You can change the fill color to any color you like. So for example, I would like to choose this particular color, this one, this particular, and this is a fill color for outline. You can set the stroke. You click this first, and then you can change the color for the outline. You choose solid. You can use this one, happy. Happy, so we can choose different color for the happy, and this outline could pink. Okay, you still can change it later. So you can also bold it. You click bold, and we make bold for your text also. Then is a line width, you still can add more line width. It will add for you. So I would like to use something like okay, this one. Okay, you can choose any color. So you can choose the fill, the color, you can bold it, and you can adjust the line outline of the shape. So you can use happy for this one. And then the next text is going to be the Mother's Day. Okay, happy Mother's Day. So this one I want to use a different font, so you can still choose a different font if you like. So you can choose a different font for the mother's word. So maybe I would like to use the maybe this one, Gaussian script. Okay, Mother's Day, and this one I will change to others also. So if you want to select the font, you click the selection and you can click the font here, and you can still change to other font you like. If you don't like the first one, you still can change, because in the greeting card, the one of the challenging part is changing the right or the correct or the suitable font. So you can choose any font you like. So remember, you can choose any font. To choose the font, you can click the text box and you can choose the font. So for example, here maybe I would like to change to other like so use your mouse to scroll it up and down, and it will show you a different kind of font that you can choose from. So many. So you can try all to make sure how it looks like. So maybe I just use the same one. Okay. So for example, for here, you still can resize the text and you can move it. To move it, you can click this selection, and then you can click and move this handle. So I'm going to move my text, a happy mothers, and then this one I'm going to make it bigger a little bit. Okay. And the second text is about day, so I'm going to add one more text. So I just click here and I type day. Okay. So I want to make it smaller, also possible. So I can make it italic also, bold and italic. So to move it, you make sure you can see the handle of the hand. Okay, so use the selection to move the text. Okay, this one if you want to change, you double click and make sure it's selected, and you can choose to other font. I would like to use this one, could be or others. You still can choose a different kind of font, because for this particular exercise is all about using the keyboard and how to change the font type and style. So you can play around with find the best font you like. So for this one, I will use this one, the dancing script. Okay, this one also double click and make sure you highlight everything, and then you can change to other font also. So if you know the name of the font, you can type here. For example, I already know so for example, I type a dancing. Okay, or you can just like, okay, you can choose any font. So go down, so this one, okay. So I'm going to make it italic. Okay, so we're done for the text. So the next thing we're going to do is, if you see the greeting card, if you're going to move the text, you can click the box and you can move it. Okay, you move it. Make sure this has been selected. Okay, and so now if you see the picture, it is a circle there. It's like a shape there. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the shape. So you see this one is a star. Click it and you choose the shape and you choose circle, and then the fill color you choose white, and make sure you this one you just choose white, and the outline you can choose a color is like a gold thing, and you can add more thickness. You can scroll it, okay, and then once you set the fill color, outline color, and line width, here is 7.94. It can be any size, and click the left mouse button, put it on the canvas and use hand. Okay. Select this one, okay, to cover all the text. Okay. Okay. So what you're going to do now, if you right click, you're going to use this one, send to back. Okay, so all the text we're going to go to front. So you can adjust the Happy Mother's Day words here. Okay. So you can change to other colors you like also. Maybe not bold for this one. Outline could be this one or this one. Okay. Or you can, okay. So this one I would like to change the other colors, and then outline I would like to change something like this, and then number. Okay. So you can adjust the thickness for the text. Okay. So once you're done, so remember, if the text has to be done, you have to right click and you have to send to back. So this one. Okay. So you can adjust the shape also if you want to make it bigger for the line. You can adjust it. So remember, if the shape is on top of the text, you cannot see the text. So you right click and go to the, if send to back. If you choose this one, send to front, you cannot see the text. You have to right click and send to back. Okay. So we're done for the text and the shape. Now we're going to add the clip art. There is a two clip art there, the same picture but in different sizes. So you go to back the sketch pack and remember to add the picture. You go to this select, crop and resize for the calligraphy, the shape, and this one is clip art. There's a smiley face there. Click clip art and you can choose the pictures. For this one, I know I'm going to use flower. You can search for it. Just type flower on the search box, and then you can find different kind of flowers. You can choose any kind, but for this one I would like to use something like this. I'm going to, or you can use any kind of flower. Maybe this one could be. So you can choose this one, and then once you click the picture you can size it. If you don't like this picture, you can make sure you click this one, you can click this picture and you can delete, or you right click, uh, you can delete the picture, also possible. So if you want to change to other, you just click the picture and delete it. And I would like to use others, so maybe cover. So I'm going to use this one. Okay. So once you click the picture, you resize it and put here. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is you just because you're going to use the same picture, so you can use select. This is one, you resize. So what I'm going to do now, you right click, make sure your picture has been selected. Click on it, right click and duplicate, and once you duplicate you can go up, go down this one and can resize. Okay, so you're done for the two clip art picture. So there is, you can add more picture, more clip art for your card. It's up to you. So now we're going to do next to add more shape like this. So what we're going to do, go to the shape function, go to this one, and then you can choose the shape. This one is a burst shape. You can choose any shape you like. And for the fill color, I would like to use something like this. And for the outline, could be for this one. So once you choose your shape, choose your fill color, choose your line width, you can choose adjust the line width you want on the side you like, and just close it down, and you can draw all the shape for the decoration. Okay, so we can put this one. You can move it. Once you draw, you can resize. Still possible. And you also can duplicate. You right click, you duplicate. Also possible. Once you duplicate, you can move it. So it's up to you how you're going to make it. Okay. So just try it. Okay. So pretty much we're done with the card. So make sure you click this one once you're done. And then once you're done, you can take the picture of your completed work, and you still can adjust the text. You can click this one. Okay. When you're done, you can take the picture and then submit to the comment below. If you have any problem, you still can ask me. Thank you.